What a surprise. FaZe having drama again? Crazy.
Today we're going to talk about 2 decisions that people online are calling a big mistake. The first of which, this mustache. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't be too mean.
I'm going to say something. Okay, okay, look. Ludwig, if you see this, know this comes from a place of love. Get rid of it. It looks like a small gerbil died above your lip. Just get rid of it. And I know what you guys are thinking. Denim, that's really fucking mean. You can't say shit like that. Look, you know what I'm going to say? Not all men can pull off a clean shaved look. Because everybody knows beards are just makeup for men. If you can pull off a clean shaved look, get rid of that mustache, dude. Like, get rid of it, okay? Be happy that you can pull it off.
No offense, but he'd look better if he burned it off.
Yes. Yes. Okay. If you already look fine, you look attractive without any facial hair, don't force it, okay? Don't, please don't do that. Don't, okay? All right. Okay.
I am sensitive. The second one is a recent signing by FaZe Clan that FaZe fans and even OG FaZe members are calling a huge mistake. But is it actually? Let's talk about it. Of course, we can't talk about FaZe without talking about how bad of a year they have had. This is the image ingrained in everyone's mind when you just think about how FaZe has been doing. Their failing stock price that is showing no signs of recovery. But it's mostly been people on the outside talking about how bad it's been for FaZe. More recently, however, it's been people on the inside talking about how bad it is at FaZe. And this sparked just this past week with some huge drama when FaZe Clan tweeted out, "We want more women in FaZe Clan." To which FaZe Rain leaked and said, spoiler alert, it's going to be Grace, the woman they signed. The reason is because I heard she was on one episode of Stranger Things. And if you don't know, FaZe Rain is an OG of FaZe, which is FaZe nomenclature for a founder of FaZe. And this is all the founders right here. You have FaZe Apex, Adapt, Rug, Temper, Rain, and Banks, which is embarrassing that I know all of those things, but I don't really know how to divide negative numbers. I wish I knew one and not the other. These 6 right here have spent the past week shitting on FaZe Clan for the most part in all of their decisions, specifically the decision that FaZe Rain leaked, which happened to be true, that they did sign Grace as a new FaZe member. Look, I think there is reason to criticize this. Specifically, the reason you should criticize it is because they tweeted out that they want more women, but they already had one that they were going to sign, right? They were already like working on this deal with Grace while like posturing that, hey, we want more women. And so a lot of people got their hopes up and were recommending people, but it was all for show, which I think is a little bit cringe. Probably not worth farming the clout from saying we want women when you're already having one in, you know what I mean? Like that feels a little weird to me, but that's not the reason everyone else is criticizing it. And boy, are they criticizing it. You can see right here, the tweet announcing Grace has 10K likes, but almost 18 million views. And everybody's trying to Trump check her, like do a temper shot, name like one trick shot and all this shit. And basically taking out all their anger on Grace, which I think isn't really fair at all, but we'll get to that in a little bit. And FaZe, in response to a lot of people criticizing this announcement, decided to tweet out all the positive replies to the announcement. People like Pokey saying congrats, or Ray, or certain FaZe members like Nate Hill or Swag or Replays, and ignored a lot of the more aggressive tweets, to which the FaZe OGs, the founders, were not so kind to.
No.
This is FaZe Banks, who is probably the most iconic leader of FaZe, maybe in conjunction with Temper, tweeting out a meme that they made, which, total aside, I think it's so cringe when people make meme photos to use of themselves. It's like, let it happen naturally. That's the whole point of a meme. Anyway, he tweets out a FaZe photo of them all laughing at a screen. And then like, oh, ha ha ha, this is so funny. This what a terrible decision they have made. And it's all the OGs laughing at their most recent decision. And one of the FaZe members, who's currently a FaZe member, not an OG, just another FaZe member, tweeted out, really disappointed. And some people I call friends, hating on the new FaZe recruit, especially girls in the game community. You all hate on each other the most, and it's sad. And then someone replied, you're never an OG FaZe member, so what you say is biased and irrelevant. To which he replied, well, where are the FaZe OGs? And then that's where Banks brought out the you shouldn't have said that hammer and said, not participating in the sellout clown show that FaZe Clan has become. Not sure what these takes say about you, but the name of FaZe only has a sliver of meaning left because what we built and you're using it. This is the problem, and you're all here to squeeze every last dollar out of FaZe and have zero respect for the brand. It's all shameless promotion, pandering to a non-existent audience, and pretending like it's a team effort. Nobody would ever argue in favor of this version of FaZe. It's so disingenuous to the point it makes us all sick. And we're the only ones, unfortunately, who are interested in preserving the history and protecting the brand.
Dude, anytime you hear someone say that we're conserving our history, just know that it's an immediate red flag. I swear to God. What are you protecting? The history of being misogynists? It gives me Confederacy vibes. Least insecure FaZe member. What respect did FaZe ever have to begin with? I'll have you know incels respected them, okay? I understand that they're going downhill and that their deals are shit, but this deal makes sense in the most past couple. Yeah, of course. The history of getting embarrassed in a GameStop. FaZe Clan, heritage, not hate. Our history, yeah, your history of screaming the N-word in Xbox lobbies. Nice history, loser. God, dude, God. Also, who cares? Grace is a great streamer. What a bunch of assholes. Yeah. Apparently all FaZe's decisions are like corporate suits, which people don't like too. Yeah, I feel like the corporate suits are at the very least doing better than the fucking dipshit 14-year-olds that originally started FaZe. And their funniest joke is like, make me a sandwich. You know? They want to protect SA behind closed doors so bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Protecting the history of shameless crypto rug pulls. FaZe up, boys. Yeah, I know. Grace is like actually a very wholesome person, and she literally went to this. She literally went back to Twitch and the Twitch industry because Hollywood is so fucking corrupt. And then she comes here and it's like, oh, more misogyny. Great. Love to see it.
To the point it makes us all sick. And we're the only ones, unfortunately, who are interested in preserving the history and protecting the brand. Now, there are some truths to what Banks is saying. I do think where FaZe is at now, we can all agree, isn't good. It is dog shit. And the stock price shows that. They're making a lot of poor decisions. But I don't agree that with all this anger and vitriol towards Grace, who is, something that you could criticize the backrooms for signing. But why are you getting mad at Grace? Why are people replying to Grace saying, name your 3 favorite trick shots or whatever, trying to chump check her, when you should be mad at the people who are running FaZe for their decisions?
It's literally the same exact shit as the people who went after hot tub streamers. Hot tub streamers who have like the 18 plus tag. They've got like, all the fucking labels and shit. They don't sell any girlfriend experiences. They literally get in a hot tub and they're like, anyways, guys, so this was my day. How was your day? Oh, 5 subs. Let me write your name on the board. Okay. All right, well, it's been 6 hours. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then there were so many people that were like, you're literally tricking young boys. You're tricking young boys into becoming seduced by you, and you are terrible and evil, and more evil than anything else I have ever seen. And it's like, what? If you have a problem with hot tub streamers existing on the internet, take it up with Twitch. They're using the platform as intended for them. If you don't think it belongs on Twitch and it's not in the original spirit of Twitch, then maybe you should take it up with Twitch. Grug, foul enchantress. But because it's not actually about standing up for anything, it's about having an opportunity to shit on women. Dude, like, it's kind of like... Can we talk about something really quickly, chat? Can we talk about something? Whatever your opinion is on OnlyFans and those type of content forms, okay? I don't care. Don't share your opinion. We all agree that it is unbelievably weird and insane. The people who respond to OnlyFans links saying, I'm not going to sub. I've never understood that. I've literally never understood that. Like an e-girl on the internet will like post a really sexy picture and she'll be like, cosplay. And her boobs are fat. Her ass is juicy. She's serving cunt. And then the next link is like OnlyFans. And people will go to that one, they'll click the reply button, and they'll be like, not subbing to the OnlyFans, whore. What is the goal there? Like, what did you achieve? Like, do you feel proud of yourself? Are you proud? Are you happy? This is very strange behavior to be engaging in. I'm so confused. Most normal people, yeah. It really, like, I'm sorry. You can't convince me that it's not just misogyny. You just can't. You can't. Oh God, someone please tell me the link so I better accidentally not click on it. If it's not for you, just move on. Yeah, just be a normal person like everyone else. The normal person thing to do is I see something I don't like, I just keep scrolling. I just literally keep scrolling. That's it. To boost her post so she gets more exposure, yeah. And like the funniest thing is like OnlyFans models have said, hey, every time you people reply to me like this, you know I just get more subs, right? You guys are aware. It has never happened that I've gotten less subs because of this or I've lost subs because of this. You're literally just boosting me in the algorithm. You guys are fucking morons. And the funniest is when like the post says like, you're going to hit 30 and then you're going to hit the wall. And then you won't make any money. Now give me 2 seconds as I boost your post so you can make more money. It's like, what? Okay.
Making. And she's also like, you know, if you zoom out for a minute, one of many different decisions FaZe has made that can be criticized. Like for one, when they gave Snoop Dogg millions of dollars and made him a board member for what? His streams of Madden that had broken audio with like 50 viewers. They gave him millions. They also gave his son money to just be a member of FaZe Clan. $1.9 million in stock, a spot on the board of directors, $250K worth of stock to his son. Like what was the value of that? They also signed a famous football player, Kyler Murray, who tweeted out one time ever the word FaZe, and that was before they signed him. Where's the criticism of that signing? It seems like that brought zero value to FaZe whatsoever. And then, of course, I made a video about this over a year ago, but they had their Phase 1 contest, which was this 24-hour reality show that was super awkward, super embarrassing, and honestly, a super huge waste of money. And so to criticize FaZe now, and specifically I'm talking to all the OG members, for them to specifically target the Grace signing as like the point of failure for FaZe, to me, brain dead. There are 100 other things that you can point at that are way bigger failures or make way less sense for FaZe. Them signing someone who actually streams, who will get viewership, who might bring more interest to women to FaZe is not that bad compared to all of the other brain dead decisions. So that's the only thing I want to say about that. But what is interesting about all of this, FaZe Rain is the one who originally leaked this, and his leak turned out to be true. Well, he also leaked some other shit that is probably true. And I think it's really interesting. So let's just take a look here at his video.
Like where there should be money, there's a line. 25K.
So here he's talking about the expenses and the return that FaZe is making in certain esports. And he said all of these esports have a line on return, aka they are making $0. Now, whether that's true or not, I'm not exactly sure, but he does go through the expenses, which I do believe to be true. And bear in mind, these are monthly expenses.
224K, 37K, 94K, 21K, 48K, 86K, 33K, and 1K. And
that is a whole lot of money that they are spending on esports.
that is a month.
$756,000 a month, and apparently no return for any of those dollars. Now, FaZe Clan, I believe they announced that they started the year with like, I don't know, $40 to $60 million in the bank, and I believe in the last quarterly reports, they're down to like something like, 30 mil. They're bleeding money. They're bleeding money very fast. So fast that just last week they laid off another 40% of their staff. They're struggling. They clearly need to restart. I do think the FaZe OGs could have a good direction to do it. Don't necessarily agree with them using Grace's signing and bringing all the hate to Grace as the way to do it. But this all probably stems from terrible business decisions that FaZe.
I mean, let's be real for just 2 seconds, chat. The only reason that they're actually bringing up the only reason they're bringing up FaZe signing a woman is because they're mad, because they're big mad, because it's just misogyny. That's it. There's a reason they didn't criticize any of the other phase decisions, and it's just misogyny. I know it's very sad, but unfortunately, it's true.
FaZe made early on, losing control of their company, giving it to brain dead boomers who are driving this shit into the ground. And anyway, that is your FaZe embarrassing update of the day. That's all the drama surrounding FaZe. I feel a bit bad for Grace, who's receiving all the shit, and that's where FaZe is at. Where are they gonna be in a month? I don't know. I'll probably make a video about it. They'll probably have to be removed from NASDAQ because they're not doing well. But maybe, buy low, sell high. That's what they say. Please don't. This is not fun. Don't actually buy it. I'm memeing. All right, have a good one. Goodbye.
Poor Grace doesn't deserve any of this. Can you imagine leaving Hollywood because of all of the dog shit treatment you get from Hollywood executives? Just blatantly using their power to harass women, sexually assault women, coerce women. And then you go to the esports industry and then everyone's just shitting on you. It's cool, puggers. Love that. I love it. I love it. It's great. It's really, really good and great and puggers. And wonderful. So sad. So sad. Tom Cruise Scientology video looks good. An hour long. There's no way. There's no way. I do not have the power for that. Girls in games. Woke strikes again. Wokeism strikes again. God. I feel like there's a lot of hostility between them and the corporate too. Yeah, well. Too bad. Skill issue. Skill issue. I thought you guys might like this.
Baby, that's what I've been waiting for.
Average Midwestern voter who is struggling to feed his family after hearing DeSantis is going to ban pronouns.
Yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!